We've been on this for a very long time. Nigeria has been riddled with insurgencies, with bandits, with herdsmen causing mayhem, with religious brainwashing and all sort of crazy things. So now is the time Nigerian people are now seeing this and they're saying, hey, it's getting close to home and it's time that we act on it.
I mean, it's a good thing that we still have people that want to protest about the bad governance, about the insecurity, but we just have to pray that it doesn't get hijacked by the government. Nigeria is a very funny place. You did be surprised that day. You will see counter protesters, and then you will see police, the security agencies, especially police, that they always used to do their dirty work. You will see them coming out to protect the counter protesters, and then probably open tear gas on the real protesters. People that are protesting for the betterment of Nigeria.
Welcome to the YND podcast. Thank you for joining us. And if you haven't subscribed, don't wait any longer. Hit the subscribe button and we would like to engage with you in the comment section. We're talking about the post that the End Bad Governance movement put out. And this is the same movement that sponsored the Take It Back movement. I believe this is sponsored by Mr. Yet Shoulder, and it's been on this for a long time. It's been an human rights activist for a very long time, since the 90s, since it was in college in Nigeria. So they're putting out information that December 10th, there will be a nationwide protest against the government of the day in Nigeria. And it's also the World Human Rights Day. And their goal is to halt persecution of notable um, human rights defenders. They want to make sure every Nigerian has the ability to live a good life, and they want to make sure that they're putting plans in place to make sure this protest does not get hijacked. And this protest is needed, given that the Nigerian people, especially the people in Kwara State, the people in Borno, the people in Kebbi State, they're mourning the loss of their family members. Some people are still with the bandits. Some people have been executed. General Uba is one of the recent victims of these heinous attacks on the Nigerian people, on the Nigerian citizens. And a lot of people are calling on the Nigerian government to do something about it. We've been on this for a very long time. Nigeria has been riddled with insurgencies, with bandits, with herdsmen causing mayhem, with religious brainwashing and all sort of crazy things. So now is the time Nigerian people are now seeing this and they're saying, hey, it's getting close to home and it's time that we act on it.
I mean, it's a good thing that we still have people that want to protest about the bad governance, about the insecurity, but we just have to pray that it doesn't get hijacked by the government. Nigeria is a very funny place. You did be surprised that day. You will see counter protesters, and then you will see police, the security agencies, especially police, that they always used to do their dirty work. You will see them coming out to protect the counter protesters, and then probably open tear gas on the real protesters, people that are protesting for the betterment of Nigeria. And considering the nature of Nigeria and from history, I think for anybody to say they want to have a successful protest that will strike the core of Nigerian government, I think it has to be spontaneous. If you put a date, you have a date for protest, you are giving the government the opportunity to hijack that protest. If you want to have a successful protest like the END SARS protest, I think it has to be spontaneous. Don't have a date, don't fix a date, don't fix a venue. Well, But if you don't do that, I'm not sure how the communication, because things leak. But considering how protest has fared in Nigeria, I would think that a spontaneous protest would be a better idea than to fix a date for a protest. You are just giving Nigerian security opportunity to set up, hire counter protesters, plan against that day, and then try to frustrate the protest with court injunctions and all of that stuff. So hopefully this one will be a success, but I have my reservations about this protest.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you. I know our country is in shambles right now, and it's okay to be skeptical of what our government are capable of doing. They've shown multiple times they're not capable of negotiating in good faith. They're not capable of allowing the citizens to demonstrate, to peacefully protest against against any government. We saw what happened during END SARS a few years ago when Buhari was the president. A lot of people lost their lives, and there was a lot of cover-ups until today. And it's also unfortunate that people are still not getting the message. People are still not really showing that patriotism to go out there and protest and make their feelings known to the government. We've seen few people here and there put something on the internet, even though they know what is going on in the country is really bad, but they're not able to come out in public, especially the influential people, whether you talk about pastors or imams or even the celebrities in Nigeria. Some of them have been slow to respond to protests. They've been slow to participate in protest over the years. And we all know the reason, right? It's because you're still benefiting from this current government. If you're not benefiting from the government, if you have nothing to lose, then sure, you want to protest. But if you have something to lose, then you'll be out there with the people protesting, even though you're not being impacted, even though maybe your family members are abroad, you'll still be able to go out there in solidarity with the people of Nigeria, with the struggles of Nigeria. I know Nigeria is a great place. Many people are still making it in the country, but the number of people making it is significantly low compared to the people that are struggling on making ends meet. And these are one of the things that are causing insecurity. These are one of the things that are causing banditry because they want to make money. They don't have a good way to go out there and look for a good living to provide for themselves and their family. But if someone approaches them and say, "Hey, we have a job for you. We'll pay you. We'll take care of your family," yeah, those people will be glad to be brainwashed. They'll be glad to carry arms in support of their beliefs to cause mayhem on the Nigerian people. But I believe now is the time that people need to come out in mass. I mean, we can't really control what the government will do. Can't really control their reactions, but it's it's okay to be skeptical. It's definitely okay to be skeptical. And the people going out there, they need to make sure they're protesting peacefully. They're not trying to burn any personal properties, government properties down in order to pass their message across. We don't want it to get out of hand. And it's okay for the government officials to join them as well, because everyone is in this together, right? The security agencies can join them as well to make sure everything go peacefully. But we all know that over the years, our security officers, security forces, they've always been against protest, whether to protect their interests or to make sure they're showing who's powerful and will make sure will make our president happy. We'll make our governors happy. We don't want any dissenting voices. We don't want anyone not subscribing to our agenda. And that's not a way to move a country forward.
Yeah, I agree with you. However, nobody sets out to go protest having in mind that he or she wants to be violent during the protest. It's usually when they are met with resistance, like we've seen in the case of Nigeria. Police always becomes violent in the process, and once you approach people with violence, they will probably, retaliate with violence. So if you are going out to protest on that set date, just be a good Nigerian, plea for a better Nigeria, Do not engage in destructive behavior, because we saw what happened with the END SARS protest. A lot of people lost their lives. A lot of people lost their livelihoods. A lot of people, were displaced from that. I can remember vividly DJ, I can't remember exactly her name, but she relocated to Canada. Maybe that was not in her agenda. She had to relocate to Canada because the country was not longer safe for her. I think Buhari and his cohort was looking for her at that time, and she was forced to relocate and seek asylum in Canada, and that probably changed the course of her life. And we can see how things can quickly turn. So if you are going out on that set date to protest, make sure you be on your best behavior. We never can tell. Things can go south really quickly. Even though our security agencies are being killed by these bandits, by these terrorists, by these criminals, if the commander-in-chief asks them to go and take care of the protesters, I don't think they will they will think twice. They will definitely do it. Look at what happened at the court yesterday, where all of the judges were singing on your Monday we shall stand. So it clearly tells you that Nigeria is technically finished, but I think we still have hope. As it is, on paper, we still have hope, but in reality, Nigeria is definitely finished. Yeah, let us know what you think. Are you going out to protest with them on the day of the protest? And if you are going to protest with them, please be on your best behavior. If it start getting violent, maybe that will be time for you to head back home. You technically cannot win. You cannot defeat these people in their fight. It's just like you bringing a knife to a gunfight, because these people have the whole state, whole country behind them. They have all the arms and ammunition. You probably came out with only knives, or you wasn't even anticipating nothing. So let us know what you think, and we'll be happy to meet you in the comment section.